Hello, people, and hello, friendly acknowledgements. Satellite man is choking me again. Well, you know when they do that, look at my. Well, and they push on it right there, like pushing in the back. It's attempted murder. Lots of things about buttons in reference to the Royal Protocol in the media. You know, these government people that are trying to play these games, they understand what that Royal Protocol means. The government doesn't have a right abusing me or trying to steal my identity. They've been burning my teeth again today. They burnt it on this side really bad. And, you know, they're preventing it from growing. It's supposed to grow like a millimeter a day. It should have grown all the way down by now. You know, I can see where it grows, and then, like, early in the day or late in the night or something where it grows. And then I look a little bit later at it, and I see where they've burnt it. And I can feel it when they're burning it, because they're burning across my lips like this, you know. And I don't know who these people think they are, but, you know, the satellite numbers and the activities of these satellite controllers, they think they're funny. It's physical assault. Satellite technology is physical assault. Yes, it is. So in reference to the government trying to physically assault me with their mutilations or burning and satellite microwaves or whatever, it goes through things. It'll go right through your skin. Like the satellite man's trying to play, games with the lips or burning the mouth. They do that because they're trying to steal things. They're trying to steal my identity or something. Now, this has been mentioned before in reference to government trying to play tricks. Let's see what satellite numbers they are at this time. Oh, it's gonna take a second. Now look how long it took for me to turn that on. Had to change the batteries, had to plug it, turn it on. Satellite numbers at this time are 01, 02, 05, 06, 14, 15, 17, 18, 21, 25, 28, and number 7. Those are the ones that are looking at this location. And it's called torture tracking. You know, if I go somewhere and they're riding me, piggyback riding me, or staring at my face, it causes damage every time, every single time. If they say it doesn't, they're a liar. In reference to their activities of burning the upper lip and their games of abuses and fraud, all their activities is danger. Stranger danger in the satellite control rooms, what they are. Very serious violations. I've never had fake teeth. All my teeth are real. You know, and some people say that I have naturally white teeth, which is wonderful. But that satellite man was trying to call my teeth fake. They bleed the mouth when they stare at people's faces. The government man bleeding my mouth. And I'm on the rare genetic laws status that, you know, says anytime a person's trying to bleed me, it's attempted murder. But that's why the satellite man burns people's mouths. The satellite number at this time is the one that's active. I mean, the other ones are active too. Some of them are. Number 23. Number 23 is burning me right now. Now you can see where they've damaged that tooth. You see how my lip goes in like this. It goes, but that's where they've damaged up here, the bone tissue. Number 23 and number 8. See this first one's 23 right here, and that little, the one that's showing a little there at the bottom, that was number 8. Now, and now there's another one. Number 27. 27. One in the middle is 27. That's number 27 right there. So 23, 27, and number 8. 23, 27, and number 8. They're burning my upper lip. That causes bone damage and facial damage and swelling and inflammation. You guys know that, right? And it causes bleeding too. Where in reference to, see, the government man does this game when they try to steal people's blood. Like they'll burn somebody's mouth, then then you swallow the blood. Then you either piss or shit out the blood. And then they steal it from a toilet. Then they centrifuge it. Then they try to put it in their genetics. That's what some of them do. Which is very serious. Yeah, kind of messed up in the other clouds there, huh? Plus, a satellite staring at me is messing them up. In reference to the lawsuits, where's the lawsuit monies from yesterday and the thousands of days before? You know, they've been doing this stuff to me for over 16 plus years here in Indianapolis, Indiana. When they kidnapped me from California, the first day I got off the airplane here, like back in, you know, early 2001, 2000, you know, they were burning me instantly at the old airport in Indianapolis, Indiana. When I first stepped off the plane, when I got off the plane, and I was at the airport. Now the question of this information is many things. Government man, are you trying to call me a criminal? You're trying to call me a criminal, right, government man? You kidnapped me from my mother and father's mansions with no legal right. The Treasury knew where my parents' wealth and estates came from. You're trying to play this game of picking on me, bullying me, burning me to see if you can get somebody to act irate. Well, the teeth damage is very severe. Your activities of telling people to calm down while you're burning them with microwaves and satellites, government man, is attempted fucking murder. Your activities of bullying a person, burning a person, damaging a person's teeth, of course you're going to laugh about it. Because you're the abuser. But those court cases, you haven't been fucking laughing too much in there, have you, government man? You won't be laughing in the future, dirty government man. How you doing? You won't be laughing in the future, government man. World Protocols Forever in reference to my identity. It is a first world country document. So what race and religion are you, Mr. Government Man, that's doing this? You're obviously the man that's trying to steal my identity, the man that's trying to call me a criminal, a drug addict. You thought I was one of your drug addict people in your government game. I've never done drugs in my entire life, man. You intentionally tried to call me one of your criminals that you supposedly are doing your government socialism with, or whatever your games of rehabilitating criminals. I've never been a criminal my entire life, and I was born with untouchable status and tax-free status. So where's my lawsuit monies, Treasury Department? It's all in the history books. They, you know, when they look back at the dates from the previous years, they're going to say, hey, wait a minute, there's recognition of the violations of the satellite man. Then they're going to say, attorneys are going to say, why wasn't I paid for these lawsuits, is what they're, in reference to who I am. But an attorney would say, why didn't he get paid for that? What about all the list of all these other lawsuits and days and abuse and mutilation and damage and assault from government assaulting me, you know, and sexual abuse and electrical rape and electrical torture and electrical mouth burning from satellite. Now, there ain't no batteries in my mouth, government man. There ain't no electrical microchips of any goddamn thing. There ain't no computer chips of nothing in there. No. You've even had x-rays, illegal body scans, illegal retinal scans. But your people are playing stupid, right? Because you pretend like playing stupid and abusing people from satellite, you thought you'd get away with it. But you don't have a legal right, government man. That's why it was outlawed in the 60s, too. That's why it's very important to know what race is doing it. What race or religion is doing that? What you doing that for, government man? See, in reference to government, you don't have a right abusing people that you're jealous of. You don't have a right burning on me because you're jealous or you hate me because you ain't me. And you won't ever be who I am. You're sick with jealousy. You know, people might be envious, which is a 7 deadly sin, or somebody might say, oh, they think that's, blah, 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 blah. And that might be one thing. But in reference to the abuses and the activities of physical assault that you're covering up with the illegal use of satellites, most of these people are on the hate club list. People that's tried to murder me when I was little. People that was involved in the murder of my parents. People that was involved in stealing the postal mail. People that was involved in stealing things or whatever. People that was forging documents. People that was stealing my identification from different cities when they tried to send me identification of my mother and father's addresses on the identification. In reference to mansions and properties, you know, because this has been going on over 40 years. 41 plus years, you know. I get one that's got makes bigger clouds. It looks like big clouds are there, but you know, it's a pretty good sized cloud there. You know, but I'm gonna get one that's got bigger clouds. Now, if anybody sent me any e-liquids or e-juice or anything like that, or any mods, they're not in the mailbox. They didn't arrive in the mailbox, so I don't know which or where they went. Now, in reference to different cities and states, some of the governors and mayors in other cities and states, they know that this is a very serious situation. And that satellite man is burning my teeth. It looks horrible. Now, the last few days it has tried to heal. It's tried to heal up in there. And then today, they were burning all the way across here. Just burning and burning and burning. My mouth was bleeding on the inside. The satellite man staring at me. Then they'll try to say something. Well, they don't like to hear you talk. Well, this is my location. This is my life. You people tried to make up shit, trying to call me a mean person or a bad person. Now look at that. Look at the history of what government people have tried to do. There's never been any history of violence. There's never been any history of drugs. There's never been any history of any alcoholism or crimes of alcohol. No, there's not. No, there's not. People tried to frame me, tried to make up shit. People tried to approach me and tried to sell me drugs. I've never done drugs in my entire life. And you come to find out, those were government agents. They were working for these government people. I've never done drugs, never. And in reference to films or directing or producing or cinematography or, performances in the media, I want all my credits. Whichever credits those might be. My mother and I was working on films when I was growing up, even after my father died, and my father was frozen. We were working on movies and movie productions and small budgets and different types of budgets of films, and then government man shot my mother. He trespassed into my mother's mansion, and he shot my mother and shot me, and he shot the Jewish guy that was in the house. And then the man that shot us and his accomplice, I don't know if they caught his accomplice or not, but they caught him outside the house. It was the Beverly Hills Police Department that arrested him, I guess. And that man was in Indianapolis holding me hostage. I don't know if he's still here or what, but the activities of anybody that sent monies, or if you tried to deliver monies to anywhere, I didn't receive it. Honestly, I didn't receive it. So if anybody sent monies to Indianapolis, Indiana, or you handed monies to somebody, I didn't receive any of it. And everybody knows that if I receive a certain amount of money, it's for me to move ASAP. Because I'm not from here, and a lot of people in other cities and states know that I've been abused from satellite in this city. Now, in reference to a lot of other cities, they don't play those satellite games. And in reference to Indianapolis, it is 100% illegal for what they've been doing to me and what they've tried to steal from me. So it's very serious violations of government. And, it's a long history of what's going on. And I was supposed to be paid every day that the satellite man has burnt on me. Whether they burnt on me a little or burnt on me a lot, they touched me. They were burning on me from satellite. Where's my lawsuit monies? This ain't no joke. It's not a joke at all. Not never. Royal protocol's in the media forever. In reference to who I am and who my parents are. And in reference to when I was little, there's even reports when I was a little boy, when I was younger, even in Texas, about bad politicians was trying to hurt me and my father and my mother. And, there's even reports of, we was at the house, one of my father's mansions in Texas, and there's like a report of some government people trying to trespass on the property. And, these satellite controllers that have been burning me, look up the information to see about their illegal judicial violations of satellite stalking, satellite torture tracking. Look up that information. Look up the information that says, see, there's specific information that says they're not even allowed to try to get a warrant to spy on me or to abuse me or to burn on me. And they know that. Satellite number 23, number 8, and number 7 are the numbers right now. That one right there is number 7. Number 7. Yep, number 7. That hurts right across here too. So in reference to government, man, playing their tricks and their games, you know, it's illegal. And my lip right here on this side started swelling up bad today. They were burning. They're still burning right there. These people trying to play their fucking tricks, you know.